My dad is dead. John David Giovanni Sr. died today. Thursday, February 25th, 2016. This morning. I was in denial. I didn't think he was going to die, you know. It's like I believed he was going to recover. It didn't happen. It's like no words. A lot of stuff is insignificant now, you know. There's a lot of music I'll probably never listen to again now that my dad's dead. It's messed up, man. The world feels different now. Colder. Scarier. Well, my dad died today. And this last year that he had on the planet, I could have spent a lot more time with him. Had Chris Seeger and Hearing Officer Ojibina not been such horrible white double terrorists, right? Because I had a job lined up in 2014 when I tried to get my license back again after 33 years of not having one. It's 34 years now. I begrudged these white devil bitches of this and the lawyer who held their coats that I paid to get my license back and didn't even try to get it back. I begrudged them the time that I could have had with my dad, that I would have had with him, because I would have been working. I would have been off SSI. I would have had my own vehicle. I wouldn't have had to sell my van because I couldn't afford to pay the insurance on it anymore. You know? My wife stopped driving it. She started driving this. So I had to lose that. And I just lost my dad. And every day I have to go out there and walk and be endangered. They don't care. They're terrorists disguised as women. I'm at a loss, man. I can't take time back and make them bitches do right by me. Had a clean drug screen, scientific fact. But that didn't matter. The words out of my mouth, my religious beliefs. You know? Got me an illegal diagnosis and then got me an illegal, unfair ruling. I did not get the benefit of a fair hearing. Otherwise, that scientific fact, that clean drug screen would have been considered. Hopefully the spirit of my dad's gonna trample the fuck out of these bitches and their families and their lives and agendas like they did mine. And out of the Secretary of State. Because, you know, he's seeing it his oldest kid. He's seeing it from the other side now. What they've been doing. Why I haven't been able to be a better son. I'm the one kid who would have tried to do something more for my family, but I wasn't allowed to have nothing for myself. Yeah, it's like I got emptied out today. Come on. Quit trying to eat shit. Come on, man. Get out here to pee, that's it. You don't potty? Come on. Come on. Come with me. Misc Footage. Pick up down here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Get your paws all wet. You're already wet. Make them all wet. There you go. Get in there. Good, good. The coffee's cold. I'm gonna have to get a hot chocolate somewhere. Where will I go for that? I wonder if there's someone in here. Let's have a listen, get it. He's already getting me clothes. Little squirrel, why are you so squirrely? Mommy's gonna be a while, you might as well chillax. The problem with waiting is sometimes you wait too long and people die before you can do the good things for them and by them that you were going to do when things get a little bit better. Oh, when things get better, you're going to go see your dad. You're going to buy him a new vehicle. You're going to pay off his house or buy him a nice little country pad to go hang out at. Buy him an ATV and a snowmobile, a boat. I mean, you know, if you're normal, you have those kind of thoughts for your dad, right? You're gonna take him to big boys and shit. Yeah. Then, you know, you procrastinate. You never actually do those things, right? And your dad dies, and the first thing you want to do when he dies is go start doing those things, you know? Like my dad died the day before yesterday. It's Saturday. He died on Thursday, the 25th. And I posted in a comment on the video that he died while I was doing that rant. But he actually didn't die till that afternoon. So it's like, yeah, the first thing you feel when your dad dies is you want to go see him. And you know, I went and seen my dad. I had a multi-strain, big fat doobie to give him. I blessed it with supernatural power to heal him. And he had already resigned himself to dying, so he didn't want it. And that was hard to try to give him something that has healing qualities that, you know, it could have, you know, had he got on a regimen of smoking marijuana, his liver would have recovered. I have no doubt about that. I see people live on vodka diets that their liver should have dried up a long time ago. But because they abuse marijuana, they're fine. They outlive people who've had 2 and 3 livers. So, the only thing I had to offer him at that late stage was something he didn't even want to try. I don't know why. But I wasn't a very good son. You know, when my dad died, his vehicle was broke down in the driveway. I didn't know he didn't have a vehicle to drive. He didn't have cable TV. I didn't know he didn't have TV at his house. You know, he was pretty much robbed, stripped of everything that, you know, the small little creature comforts that, you know, made his life were gone. So then he didn't even have the dignity, you know, to be able to die at home in the comfort of his own home. He had to go stay with other people just to be able to, like, watch TV and distract himself from the fact that he's sitting there dying. And, you know, I was oblivious, you know, in denial, because it's like, hey, he's not dying. And now he's gone. So it's like, and I'm a little bit angry at my ex-wife that my kids, you know, she instilled in them to only care about one side of the family, so they didn't know my dad, really, you know. And my dad had brilliance to him that, you know, a lot of dads today don't have. He stuck it out, and he worked. He pulled some rabbits out of hats and moved us all down to Alabama from Detroit. First he moved us to the suburbs, to Roseville. Then he moved us down to Alabama. Bought us horses and ponies and shit. You know, it's like he pulled off some stuff that an average guy with a brood of 5 kids doesn't pull off for his family. And, you know, I was never able to, like, reciprocate that. He's put me in vehicles, bought me a motorcycle, looked out for me when nobody else would. I needed $20 or something. You know, I needed gas in my van to go park the next place I was going to hang out during that year that my wife and I were homeless. Because we were standing it down. We didn't want to live with, you know, drunkenness and chemicalness, and we didn't want to live with fanaticism either, so we were stuck with nowhere to go out here. No normal people to hang out, you know, until we could get back on our feet. So we had to live like hard. And my dad, you know, he understood. Like, I would have went and stayed with him if it was just him at his house, you know. But, you know, you go around some people that are very, all they have to offer the world is gossip. They gossip. And everything you do is put under a microscope, and it's twisted. And then you get where you don't hang out with people that you would hang out with. Like, I would have hung out with my dad more. But, you know, I don't like being misrepresented. I don't like being talked about. I know that it causes when shit gets back to me and it's all twisted and fucked up. And, you know, I have this angry, violent reaction. All right. Still in Gaylord, going from place to place looking for an affordable sport coat for me. Yeah, I don't have clothes for a funeral. So my wife, whom I'm estranged from, gonna fill in the gap again. Find me some clothes so I don't stink up my dad's funeral. Yeah, I haven't attended a funeral since I stunk up a friend of mine's funeral. Showed up there, I was homeless, and I showed up there, all I had to wear was what I was wearing. And then I missed another funeral where, because they didn't have the clothes and stuff, and everybody was dressed nice, and I just didn't want to dirty it up because I was self-conscious after attending that friend's funeral. I didn't really attend it, I just came in for the viewing, and then I followed him to the funeral home. But I remember missing the funeral, and then my cousin, who thought he was dressed nice, had his feelings hurt because people were gossiping about his clothing, that it wasn't as nice as the other guys. And I'm like, wow. And that's what going to funerals is all about, and weddings and shit. I don't really want any part of it, you know? So it's like, you know, I don't go to funerals and shit because of that. But I can't get out of this because it's my dad. You know, it's like, I already wasn't a good son. I didn't bless my dad. I didn't honor my father. I didn't, you know, see to it that he had stuff. Little things I could have saw to it that he had, you know. I was poverty stricken, so I couldn't do anything for him. I'm still poverty stricken. It kind of hurts, you know. It's kind of a nice day out here today. And it's a day that he's not going to see. Right? And every day like this is going to be like that, where there's this emptiness, this spot of me that knows that my dad's not here. I won't be seeing the beautiful day that I'm seeing. For me, it'd be like that until I die. You know? And it can be like that for you even if you ain't close to people. That's the power of real love. Get up that high, huh? You silly little dog. Reserved for the Associate of the Month. To go jumping out on the cake. Put it right here. Where we can see Molly when she comes out. People showing up at that thing.
Check it out at ESPNUpNorth.com.
I think if those guys play like that, we're gonna other guys play. The team that appears to be
For business, go to 1079cdy.com and pitch us your business idea.
Americans are generally with Trump on those issues, and I think probably the majority of them.
Like, here we come, here we come, here we come. Ah!
Pour the song of praise on your lips and in your heart with the
Graphic tees are available at Express Copy Center. The best quality, the best prices. Check. And you're done. It removes stains on natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. Try Power. Scientists have now discovered, so there is one bacterium that scientists
Bacterium.